Hello, this is my first broadcast of Google Hangouts on Air. I am trying to connect with someone to test this out, but I'm afraid I am struggling with that. Unfortunately, Google's tutorials aren't that great. Plus, I think they have changed things quite frequently that I'm getting old data and new data, and I am happy to say I was able to schedule it, which was pretty simple, and then start the broadcast. But I am trying to hook up with someone online, and it has not worked. So I am going to try again. When I set up the event through Google Plus, it created a event that had a link, so everyone in Google Plus can look at it. Whereas when I started one, which was this one, in Google's in Yahoo, it did not set up an event on my Google Plus account. Both events did show up on my live events YouTube account, but I couldn't share that with the general public. So this is becoming a bit of a video diarrhea of how this is going to work. I am still not getting her. I don't have her phone number at the moment. She does not appear to be online at the moment. I have been to a few of these Google Hangouts on Air, and I found them very useful. You get to, particularly for interviews, and they talk to people in the areas. Like I'm a writer, and I like to listen to the writers talk, and I can ask questions depending on your Hangout. And the one I attend has it that you can ask questions, which is quite nice and has been very helpful. Let me see if I can get my laptop, and I will try and log on from there as a different user. I'll use my daughter's account. I'm sure she'll mind, but it's part of parenting, right? Use your kids, they yell at you. They'll have a reason to yell at me then. All right. All right, from this page, I'm going to try and invite someone. I will check my page here to see if I got the invite. Unfortunately, I think I need to have, or whoever I am inviting needs to have their email address open in order to and yet I still didn't get the invite. Huh. That's interesting. let me try something different. So I sent an invite to my daughter's account, but she did not get it. So what I'm going to try now is, no, that's not the one I want. I'm going to try and send a link of this Google Hangout above. Meredith is not on. Okay, oh, I got it here. Oops. I'm getting confused which computer I'm using. Oh, no. Okay, so I turned off the sound and the video of my other one so it won't echo. All right, so I got somebody on, but to get a viewer is going to be another challenge. So I'm going to keep this broadcasting. I do realize that to do Q&A, which it does, I forgot to set it. You need to put up the Q&A and say you will have a Q&A session before you start the broadcast. I forgot, but it looks like the chat will work. So I put up the chat, and now I am going to try and see if the other account can just watch and not participate. Oh, Meredith is on. Meredith?
My video, wait.
Yay! Now, I want to warn you that this is live.
Okay, yeah.
So anyone can watch it technically.
It says it doesn't detect my camera.
You don't necessarily need it, as if you look below, you can see your picture. That could be just a small technicality.
Yeah.
I have been trying to. I tried. I have been trying to have two people on the account on the broadcast.
Right.
Which I was able to do, and the way I was able to do it is to copy that link above and send it to my daughter's account.
Okay.
What I'm trying to do now is, if you could see, I don't know, I think you can see it in the bottom right-hand corner. It says how many viewers, 0 viewers, obviously. But I'm gonna try and see if I can just view it and not participate.
Oh,
okay. Because that's what you want to eventually be able to do when you're conducting interviews. So, oh my goodness, I got to tell you though, the 2 tutorials for this is a nightmare. Is a bit of a nightmare. First of all, there's Google Hangouts, and then there's Google Hangouts on Air.
Okay.
So it took me a while to figure that out, and then, like I said, there's not a lot of information on how to conduct this live event and people just watch you. And it's fine that people just find you, but it seems as if they just stumble upon you. Whereas I know I've been in a Google Hangout where I've been invited to, and when I click on it, I just watch it, and I can ask questions, but I just watch it, and that's what I'm aiming for.
Right, right. I also do for like the book events. I am kind of interested in having it where it's interactive if they want to, be, if everyone wants to be on like a group and talk to each other or,
Like a
um,
book club. There's two issues that I have to, because I've done Google Hangouts. This is before Google Hangouts Live, and the two issues I had was, um, one, you can only have 10 people,
right,
and two, you put out an invite and you say, okay, the first 10 people who sign up get a space, but then they don't show up. They just want to reserve the space just in case, and then they don't show up. So you can say, I have a wait list, but the people on the wait list don't typically come. And you
right.
don't know until the day of the event. So that's where there's a problem, and that's why with the Google Hangouts Live, I know I can watch it regardless, whether I am one of the 10, well,
Okay.
let's say, and I can ask questions, so I still interact with the people online. Did you get that video link I sent you?
Um,
It was
no,
like a week ago.
it may have gotten swallowed up when I got back from vacation. I had a feeling I was missing some stuff when I thought I was all caught up
Oh.
because
Oh,
it's one of those things where like you go through and the cursor hits the email and then it is not bolded anymore and then can't remember what you looked at, what you didn't. Let me search.
okay, so I am watching on my daughter's account. So I'm a viewer, although the viewer thing didn't come up on the bottom. So I'm watching via,
Okay, so what I see, that's interesting because like on my screen I just see your um, little box that says that you're broadcasting. I mean, broadcasting, Sunny, just as broadcasting, and then I see me. So I don't see like anything about your daughter. So that's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. I
yeah,
mean, I don't have
that's
a problem with it.
yeah, but I'm looking at I'm watching it, but it's not matching what we're watching up here. So what I'm watching down here is not live.
Oh,
Let me put on the sound in. Yeah, that's about 5 minutes ago.
okay.
Not
So
five
it's a little
minutes.
bit delayed.
Like 2, 3 minutes ago, I'm behind. That's interesting. Oh, and the other thing is you have to set up the Q&A beforehand, and I forgot.
Okay.
I can't do it now, but if you could see on the side, there's a group chat. So
Oh, right.
let me try the Google Plus page. Maybe I can get it from there.
So when I was looking around on the dashboard of the Google Plus page, and there's like obviously this part where it's like start a video call with your followers, start a hangout, and then there's also a thing to make events. Would that be how we would do? We would like make an
Yeah,
event.
yeah. Actually, since it was just me talking away, I started to talk about the different ways you can start a Google Hangouts online, and you can start the event in Google Plus, or you can start the event in YouTube. But
Oh,
if you start the event in Google Plus, it has a landing page, and it still shows up on your YouTube account.
okay.
So I would ideally start it in Google Plus, so you have a landing page for the people who are. This particular broadcast was not made. Actually, I could set up. Maybe I'll do that now. I'll set up one for like 5 minutes from now. And actually, if you want to see me do it, and that way you get a.
Sure.
I still feel a little bit shaky about it,
Yeah.
but
That's
um,
that's fair. Hmm.
oh, what happened? I'm doing a
She's going
screen
free.
share. How do I stop it? Stop!
Oh my gosh.
Where's the screen share? There. All
was
Let me try
interesting.
again.
That was kind of cool. I mean, I think I did it on purpose.
All right. Are you just seeing?
Black. There it is. I see
That's
it.
it on YouTube.
So I'm totally seeing everything you're doing on your screen, which in the context of a webinar could be pretty cool.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I just went. I just did a webinar where. Oh, wrong one. I just did a webinar where um, they did that. They did a screen share. She had PowerPoint slides. That was
Awesome.
very interesting. Yeah. So you're going into this and go down to events, and then see here's the one I created, but I deleted in YouTube, so it had issues. Anyway, now it doesn't say it now because it says plan a hangout, but this here won't say hangout on air. And how did I do that? Oh, I should have wrote it down. Curses. Like I said, it's poorly done. Okay, that's it. So I went into Hangouts. And then here, start a Hangout on air. Give it a name. We'll start it at 8:55.
Okay.
Uh, and I really don't need the world. Yeah.
AM. I think you have it set for PM.
Oh, I did that last time too.
The little details.
And actually, somebody responded to it, said maybe I could come, and I was like, I don't think you want to. See, now here's the audience. Maybe I will make it public. Who knows? All right. Oh, and also, I think I would want it, and that way. So now I have a landing page, and if I go into my YouTube Video Manager live events,
Okay.
that's going on right now. Last time it showed up. It's not showing up now. I edited that. That's odd. But last time it showed up here.
Okay.
And you, by the way, automatically have a YouTube account because you have a Google Plus account with
I just learned that, as a matter of fact. I mean, you had
possibilities.
mentioned it before, but I didn't quite get it, and then I read it someplace. I read it in a publishing book.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't really like that they do that, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty
Okay.
cool if they automatically, if you do a thing, that they automatically post it. Although, can you stop, like, if we were to do a webinar and have it be a paid webinar, let's say, can we stop it from just being posted free on YouTube so anybody could get it, or we can make it private?
Yes, there is a way to make it private. I'm still new to this. I came across a place that had it become private, so I know it can be done. I just don't know how at the moment.
That's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna invite you to that one I just created. So this 8:55 a.m. event. Okay,
Okay. Yeah, that works.
so I will see you.
Okay.